Hello, and welcome to Art Den, where we meet artists who live in Kirklees and the wider area and hear about their work, their influences, and their sources of inspiration. The artists share with us what they enjoy most about creating art and give us an insight into their passion. My name is Judy Hinchcliffe, and today we have an exclusive interview with Kirklees, a talented artist from Huddersfield, West Yorkshire. Kin has a distinctive style and an ability much prized amongst artists. He can enable other people to see beauty where before they had seen nothing special. Join us today as we delve into Kin's experiences as an artist and discover the stories behind his artistic journey. Hi, Kin.
Hello, Judy.
Thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome, Judy. I'm a bit nervous, but I'm okay.
Great. So, how would you describe your artistic style and what techniques do you use?
I always regard myself as a bit of a realist, because I like to draw and paint things figuratively, representationally.
Yeah.
I also love impressionists. So I have two styles. If I work in my studio, I can be very detailed and tight and sort of really fussy about getting details in. But if I'm painting on plein air, which I love to do because I love the fresh air, I love this country painting. I tend, you can't be bogged down too much with details. So I tend to sort of paint very impressionistically. And whatever works for me, I think.
Right. Yeah. Fabulous. Yeah, really nice. Well, what subjects do you like to paint, and where do you find your inspiration?
Inspiration's a funny thing because it can happen anywhere. Because sometimes I can be at work and I see like maybe an object or something else, or even a face against a background. And sometimes I ask my colleague, I say, that is really potential for painting. I said, do you mind if I sort of sketch you and do a portrait of you? You can start from there. Or sometimes I can be driving past a building and then the light might just be absolutely amazing. Even though I'm in the middle of a road driving, you know, that might say, I might look at my car and my watch and say, what time is this? I need to come back and then sort of stand on this spot and take some photographs and do some sketches. So it can happen that way.
Yeah, fabulous. So can you tell me a bit more about the artists you admire and the artistic styles that have influenced you over?
Yes, even though I'm Chinese, I am mainly influenced by Western art. I like painters like John Singer Sargent. I always go back to Singer Sargent's painting because his brushwork is absolutely brilliant. English painter, I always admire people like the Stanley Spencer. You know, so when I look at things, I say, what would Stanley Spencer do? What would he paint this subject? How would he approach this subject? And I sort of like to think that way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, fabulous. What challenges have you faced in your life, and how has art helped you to overcome them?
Right, this is a really good question because when I first come to the UK back in 1978, I really couldn't speak English, not very much. I'm absolutely useless in my class. So art is the only subject that I can be on par with my other peers. So art for me is my way of communicating because, you know, like you can't speak, but I can always draw something to describe what I see, describe to my teacher what I need, what's needed. And even now, when I'm working now, I'm still, when I struggle to describe something at work, I always draw. I'm trying to explain to people what's happening here and there. I think art for me is a great weapon, like a tool. A tool. Yeah, for communication.
Yeah, definitely.
And I remember when I first came to England in 1978, I would say I'm perhaps the victim of Bruce Lee's success, because my surname is Lee. Everybody thinks, okay, Lee, Bruce Lee. I want to pick a fight with him.
Oh no!
Yes.
Oh,
so
no.
so I said, so I can't really, like do much, and so for me, art is very therapeutic. Yeah.
Thinking about your finished works of art, can you describe a painting that makes you feel proud or happy? And can you say why it makes you feel that way?
Yes. I think I love my slushy Huddersfield picture painting, because I think for me as an artist, if I can create something and then make people see things that I see beauty in it, like for instance, slushy Huddersfield, it's a very dull, cold winter's day. There was a lot of horrible snow on the road. There was just people in the morning rushing to work, and then I don't think a lot of people will have a second glance just to sort of see how atmospheric and how beautiful that scene is. So if I can capture that scene with my oil painting and then make people see what I see, I think I achieved something, and I like that. I like that feeling, that like when you finish it, okay, I've got that feeling.
Yeah, fabulous. Yeah, really nice. Yeah, thank you. How and when do you paint? And how easy is it for you to stop once you've started?
To be honest, painting is it's really hard to say, okay, I finish. Sometimes I deliberately put the work, turn it over, pull it away, and then maybe a week or two later, take it out to see if I can have a fresher look. Because you can get so bogged down with it, the details, and sometimes things you didn't think you get right, and then you second look at it, you say, okay, that's not too bad after all. Maybe it's acceptable. Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah, great. What experiences have you had of working with other artists? And what have you learned from them?
I sometimes go out painting with a group of very fine Friday painted artists, and I learn from them as to how they set up their easels, what they use, and how to approach the subject. Because I used to work fairly big. I did work so A3 and A1, so I learned from that. When you're outside painting, don't work big. Be content with small. Be content with what you've got. Don't over-tackle it. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Yes, that's definitely, yeah.
Right, yeah, for sure. So, in terms of your personal identity and your sense of who you are, how important to you is it to be an artist? How important is being an artist?
Oh yes, but very important. And I think art in my blood. It's funny you said that, because I think I'm a great believer that there's a being controlling all of us. So I remember, I think just before I come to England, when I was still studying in a Hong Kong village school, art lesson used to be really, really boring, because the teacher used to put a right big picture in front of the classroom, and you literally have to copy that picture. I do remember before I came here, I actually had a moment. I was able to draw that picture better than anybody else in the class. And from that moment onward, I thought that was a gift. Maybe, like God knows I'm going to be a bit lonely here. I can't communicate. Maybe He's given me a gift of how to draw, how to communicate. So for me, art is a great gift. I love art because it really has worked for me in many ways. Communication, a tool, so.
Beautiful, yeah, really beautiful. Yeah. Finally, how would you sum up your reason for painting, your actual reason for doing it now? Why do you paint?
I paint because if I can create something that I like, and like I spoke before, if I can make the person see the beauty of the ordinary, the beauty of what I see, if I can sort of enlighten them a little bit with that, I think I achieved something. I really get a good kick out of that. I think all artists do that, don't they?
Fabulous.
Yes, I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Thank you, Kim. Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
thanks,
that's
Judy.
super. Thank you, Kim, for joining us today on Art Den.
You're welcome, Judy.
It's been a real
Thank you for
pleasure.
having me.
Absolutely. Our pleasure, my pleasure. It's been really great to hear about your stories and the importance of art for you. And to you, the audience, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe to Kirklees Local TV on YouTube to get our latest videos first. And we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.